150 tickets per round, so a little bit less than what we're used to seeing in some other leagues. But you know what? I think it's going to be good here. I like this mode, and we are going to be going live on this restart. Am I correct there?
Yeah, everything will be going live, so it will be Wartime Dignity probably in maybe the better start, I'd say. And I'm seeing a few FAMASs and Ace 23s. Not really surprising. The FAMAS has started to come in to its own recently. Hipfire, extraordinary weapon. And, you know, not surprised from Fnatic. They are literally Team Ace 23, and they have been for a long, long time.
I love me some Ace 23, I gotta say. Definitely a very, very good gun. But right now, we are going to be seeing the breakouts coming out for both of these teams. Looks like Fnatic going to be going for, of course, a very heavy C push. Too easy, going to be waiting at that car like we normally see. And nobody going in for a back rage for Wartime. Because this is, I would say, a fairly interesting play there. Most of the time, we do have a back rage coming up through statue, just as a little bit of a distraction, and we are not going to be seeing that today. But look at this, Drunks coming way, way around the corner on the backside of Bravo. And nice play there, actually, from Wartime. Going to be able to stop that push. But that's going to be, right now, Bear Priest, as he does get taken down from those nades. And now, Fnatic going to be stuck outside. But they're in fairly decent position here to get some nice back rages going on.
Yeah, I'm sure that Wartime probably are aware that there must be someone sneaking around them. Drunks did manage to hit himself with his own grenade, but the suicide's coming in all over the place, and there you go. Fnatic makes short work of that defense on Wartime Dignity, and this is what I got worried about, because if Wartime can take the initial flag, but if they can't hold it, they're in for a very, very long night. Well, actually, possibly a quite short one, if Fnatic can keep the pressure up like this.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have Fnatic, though, already pushing in onto that alpha side of the map. We have Unfixed down below, and he's going to be looking for a back rage of his own. We do have some exchanges happening outside of that alpha flag right now. Donut, he's going to be looking over here towards Bravo just to see if he can maybe get a touchdown on there. Nobody for Fnatic actually sitting down into that map. We do have Valuetaja, though, shifting back over. It's going to be a 1-on-4 setting up right now, and Valuetaja wisely backing up there. But we do have Mort, who is in that very, very critical position, going to be providing Overwatch, basically, and he has some nice top-down vision there, going to be able to pick up one. No! Misses the shots there. Do we have Valuetaja pushing in now? We do not. So, really, some missed shots there from Mort could have cost them, but it does look like they are going to be coming out on top. And a nice pickup there on Donut, as that's going to be Unfixed, who's going to be taking up his spot. So, actually not looking too bad, I would say, for Wartime. They haven't been 3-capped yet, but they are getting close to it.
Yeah, but they only have one guy left, and he gets down and B, and that's what I get worried about, is as soon as they get left with a handful of players, they need to make a decision. Do they just hang around and wait for them to get finished off, or do they run and wait for spawns, and they got murdered?
Yeah, they did indeed. Now we are going to be on here with Wartime. They are once again going to have to re-push over here towards Bravo. Now, one of the things that's been fairly interesting here, we have no back rages that have come in for Wartime. Do you think that they're just not confident enough of leaving their flags undefended with just 4?
I think that they're trying to make up for maybe the, I wouldn't say lack of ability, but maybe not quite as skilled as Fnatic, and trying to just overwhelm with numbers, and that's a good way to go about it. And right now they're trying their best, and they just need to break this hold on B. There's 3 guys in for Fnatic, but look how quickly Fnatic are clearing up this pressure. It's crazy good, well coordinated from Fnatic, and Wartime Dignity is just struggling to find their footing on that B flag.
Yeah, they're really, really just having any trouble at all. And that's why I'm thinking maybe they should go for that Charlie flag. I mean, they only have one player from Fnatic. Now, granted, he could possibly spot that out, but it will be pulling off players from Fnatic to try and deal with that. And I think that would definitely be worth it right now. They've got to make something happen here. They're just not getting into this Bravo push whatsoever. Fnatic is doing a great job. That's Valuetaja, who's sitting in the backfield there, back behind Bravo, and he's going to be able to spot out any kind of a push coming in from that backside. So very nice play there, as well as too easy. Or is this actually more? And there we go. We do have that back rage coming in, as we have Mort back here all alone to see if he can defend against it. And that's going to be 1 down for Mort, as he is looking pretty good right now. Ramsky, the only one left back up, going to be waiting for those spawns to come in. But, I mean, they already know that it's here. They've already shifted back over. And instead of really being able to help them, Mort with a back rage here could completely shut this down. And there it is. It's going to be completely wiped up. And now Fnatic going to be pressuring it on the Alpha. And look at this Valuetaja coming around the corner. We'll be able to get fire on one, but not the second one. And now we are going to be seeing Drunks pressuring up here as well.
Yeah, and that was the reason why going for Charlie is so dangerous. As soon as they do it, Fnatic can just start pressuring the other solo flag, and that's what they went for there. Didn't work out amazingly well. Trunks was sneaking around the back for ages and eventually just got taken down. This is Wartime Dignity's chance here to make amends for that, but with only 56 tickets remaining, they need to be careful here. They got to break B, and they need to do it now because they're not having any success anywhere else.
No, they are not. Drunk's going to be coming out looking for that last and final kill. We'll be able to get it on Ramsky. We only have Donut who got that major back spawn right there. And if he goes down, that's a wipe. That right there is a wipe, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having 2Easy pushing back up onto that alpha flag. And this right here could be the nail in the coffin. This could be basically a trip cap and game over.
Yeah, there's very little that can be done at this point. If Wartime Dignity cannot pressure that B flag and get a capture, then there's not much else they can do. And you can just see Fnatic here just pushing up, getting the trip cap, and coming forward for kills right now. And Wartime Dignity with 2 guys outside that B flag. But the problem is, Fnatic know they're there. And there you go, there's another wipe. And that is probably this round done and dusted. They will get a big spawn outside of C. But as soon as Mort knows they're there, look at the rotations that will come in.
Yeah, absolutely. We already have 2 players from Fnatic going to be down here onto that Charlie flag, and that's 2-3 down right now. Mort going to be waiting up there. He actually jumps down with that pistol. Not going to be able to clean it up. That's going to be Torquata, but so much nade spam going to be coming in, and it's going to 3-on-1. And finally, they're going to be able to survive. But no, nice double nade for Valuetaja, cleaning that up. And that is going to be it. We have Donut in chat going YOLO, as that was just a crazy, crazy last couple of seconds. And Latch did effort, but 128 tickets. Dog, is it even possible in round number 2 for them to come back?
All is possible in this game. You just need to get that initial B flag hold with A or with C and just kind of like play a very smart game. But yeah, that might be the mortal blow there. I think they're already probably going to have to think about, if they don't get the initial push at the beginning, might as well just say, let's just go straight to the next map. But stranger things have happened. But right now, Fnatic are just completely outclassing Wartime Dignity.
Yeah, well, that was just, yeah, that was painful to watch in certain areas. I mean, 1-6 or 1-8 for Ramsky, 4-13 for Walu, 5-11. I mean, yeah, they're just not winning in the frag battles. Fnatic had it locked down, and you know the position for Fnatic was also really good. They didn't ever pressure that last flag up until they got that wipe. I like the way they played that. That right there is a very smart team. They know, hey, there's a possibility that they could spawn bomb up here. They could wipe us ourselves. So they waited until they got one of their own, and then they pushed in onto that flag. Finally, there towards the end to basically end out the game. So, coming back in here, Wartime. Honestly, I think they need to go for a back rage early on. I think that it's going to be uncomfortable, but if they hold steady on Charlie flag, and they may give up Bravo, but getting that back rage, and if it is successful, could be huge.
You see, for Wartime Dignity, what they went for was probably the correct thing. It didn't work out for them. But you've got to realize the kind of thing they're up against here. They're playing against easily one of the best teams in the tournament. And trying to do split pushes like that is all fine and dandy. But we've seen what happened when they tried to push 3 men onto C just against Mort himself. And it took them forever to just clear him out and get onto the flag. And even then, they didn't capture it. Their only hope is to capture that B flag. They know that.
Look at
That's
this.
what they're going for.
Look at this. We have Walu right now, or Wall, taking an MG4, and he's just going to be pounding that B flag, getting a lot of suppression, but he's not really going to be able to do much work at all, as he does end up getting taken down by Mort there. So, I mean, what could have been a good idea, it has some merit there, but unfortunately just was not able to come up with anything on there. Drunk's going to be able to get a nice pick on a Bravo flag. We do have Ramsky in the backfield. He's going to be able to spot out at least 2 players from Fnatic. This is going to be a little bit of a dangerous position. If he can actually hold on to this, this will be massive because Bravo flag is relatively undefended. We do have Mort sitting over there looking for any of those last spawns to come back. But Valuetaja with a one-on-one now with Ramsky. Ramsky able to take down Drunk, so he's definitely holding out here on the backfield. And nice job there. Going to be able to take down Valuetaja, so they do have the two flag pickup, and they will start to get in that bleed in their favor.
Yeah, it's Fnatic playing with 4 against 5 here because of how confident they are in their ability here. But they need to be careful here because Wartime Dignity could hold this B flag for a long time. This is where it gets interesting because this B and A hold, I think B and C hold, any of the flags that basically have B being controlled is a difficult one to break. And if Wartime Dignity just keep themselves together, keep the revives coming, they can do this. But they only have, what, 10 tickets to play with here?
Yeah. Yeah, they are going to be fighting
yeah.
from behind. You know, like you said before, they only have 10 tickets. And that is it. In fact, you know, Fnatic, they have plenty of time here just to out-frag them. You know, just a war of attrition, basically. And we are going to be seeing Ramsey getting taken down back behind Bravo flag to prevent any kind of back rage. It's too easy. Now going to be pressuring back up through to that Bravo flag. Nice pick up there with those nades. So he's definitely looking fairly decent right now. Torquati gets taken down as well. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Nice pickups there. 2 players from Fnatic going down, but not able to reload. And now we are going to be seeing a back rage coming in for Drunks as he will be able to clean up the rest of those players from Wartime. And that is it there, Dogbert, as we are going to be seeing it just going back into the favor of Fnatic. And that bleed should take it down the rest of those 5 tickets.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing really Wartime can do, and Fnatic playing with 4v5 just to prove a point, really. Not showing much respect for Wartime Dignity's ability to play. And, yeah, there we go. Next map.
Yep, and so we are going to be going on to the next map, which was...
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, and Wartime here are in very, very difficult situation here. They just basically got absolutely shut out on the map that they picked, and now they're going up against Fnatic on a map but to be honest, they've been looking insanely strong on recently. So, yeah, this is going to be a tall order for Wartime.
It absolutely is. And looking onto Dawnbreaker, what are you going to be expecting from Fnatic right out of the gate? I mean, obviously there's going to be different setups for both sides, but let's say Fnatic is going to be getting onto the Chinese side right from the get-go. Are they going to be playing very aggressively like we've seen them play before, you know, where they go up for that step up right at the beginning and just push on, especially since they're winning out so many of the frag battles against Wartime?
You know what, this is going to be interesting because I kind of feel that Fnatic aren't taking Wartime particularly seriously here. I know that might sound really bad. I just playing 4v5, getting support weapons and so on. Obviously, they had such a strong first round, so you know you don't really have to, maybe. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if Fnatic play very just fast and loose here and just come forward and just hunt for kills. And they might go for that depending on what side they're going to start on. They might just rush out for B no matter what. But yeah, they might bring down the upper balcony, get into the houses and into the buildings, the offices, and just cause mayhem here. I feel that Fnatic are just going to come out, play strong the first round, and then coast for the second, doing whatever they really please here. Wartime are the ones that need to step up because Fnatic are walking all over them right now.
Yeah, and you know, on this map, we've seen the Fnatic play this map. They do play it really, really well. Their transitionings, their rotations are just spot on. I got to tell you what, some of the best rotations you will see on this map are from Fnatic. So yeah, it's gonna be a very hard fought battle here for Wartime, and this is for this right here. If they lose this, they're gonna be out. I do not see Wartime taking a second, you know, round number 2. If they lose this round number 1, I don't see them being able to come back in round number 2 and keeping their dreams alive within the group stages. They will be falling down within the losers bracket, I think.
Indeed, they have to come out huge here and upset who are in some cases considered the young crown champions, especially for online stuff at least. If they lose this, obviously they're going to have to go down and they're going to have to play either loser of Planet Key and Infamous, and that'll be a must win for them. But really they need to be careful here. They need to come out all guns blazing, leave nothing in reserve, and just try and absolutely frustrate and defeat Fnatic. And if they can do that, well, we might as well call them the MS1 champions for ESL 1 champions, because that is pretty much what it would be like for them. It would be like winning the Super Bowl, beating the best team in the world. It would be everything rolled into one right now.
No doubt. So right now we are going to be seeing Wartime going in for that Bravo push, but look at Fnatic here, going to be able to get a lot of damage in on to at least 3 of those players and meeting them with just stiff resistance. 3 players down for Wartime. Going to make that a 4th here in just a second with those nade spams. No, still surviving driving here. Can he take it? Does end up backing up, but comes in with a back rage, and that is going to be 4 down for Wartime. Bravo flag goes into Fnatic, and look how aggressive they're playing here, dog. Too easy, going straight up for that A cap. Will be getting taken down, but we do have a back rage here for more. Also getting taken down on long A. So definitely Fnatic feeling fairly confident on that initial breakout.
Yeah, and they got the kills, but, you know, they are playing really aggressive, and it kind of has come up and bit them in the ass a bit. Wartime here pushing on that B, but that heaven control for Fnatic is pretty damn good, and they're going to be able to use that to come forward. But Wartime waking up a bit and getting a few interesting kills and kind of open up a lot of options for them here on that B and C.
Absolutely. We are going to be seeing Mort, though, taking down that last player on that Bravo flag. Spots out one in lobby, and that should be an easy kill. Yes, it is, as Wall goes down. And now Mort going to be able to push up through Skybridge, but we do have Ramsky sitting here back behind. He's in a perfect spot for some spawn bombs. Does he spot out the last player from Fnatic? He does. That's going to be Drunks, and able to take a couple of kills there. Nice job there for Drunks, and now they are going to be going around for that Charlie flag to try and secure it once again. But really, they kind of gave up that Alpha flag, which I don't agree with. I think that Alpha was a lot, is the best hold that you can absolutely have.
True, but at the same time, if you know Wartime Dignity are kind of contained in one corner of the map, you kind of know that a spawn around there is probably going to happen, and that's what happened with Too Easy. Got spawned out there. And now, really, this game is just developing into 4-man smashes in the middle of the map and just see who comes out on top. Not a very pretty game, but one that probably favors Fnatic a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at this. Torquata getting all the way back around towards that Alpha flag. We'll be able to get that burn on it. We do have Too Easy shifting back around, realizing, hey, my back flag is flashing. And he's also going to be joined here by Valuetaja, as well as I think another one spawning back in. So they're going to be trying to assault this with a 2-man push. Spots out one, will not be successful. That's going to be Bear Priest. We'll be able to take them down. Nice job. As now we do have a B cap going to be coming in here for Wartime, but really they're not sending any body back here by A to help defend this. It's a 1-man defense right now, and he's not doing such a bad job, but they will be losing that flag in the end. Too easy.
Yeah, this is a better performance than the previous one for Wartime here, but you know, Fnatic always looking dangerous, way ahead in tickets right now, about 34 tickets ahead, and finally, Wartime have got a bleed here, and they're holding some of these flags, and they're playing a good game in rotating for captures instead of trying to sit there and try and defend them, because I don't think they can. I really don't think they can hold off against Fnatic so well unless they outnumber them. So I like the way they're playing right now, but they need to have a better hold for this map. And there you go, they're starting to get some kills on the board here, but they need to move quick because Fnatic always on the attack here.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have Mort going to be able to pick up a couple of kills there on Charlie flag. WTD going to be pushing back down onto Bravo. And they, oh, beautiful Magnum there for Torquata. Going to be able to take down Unfixed. My gosh, what a shot there. We'll be able to secure that Bravo flag as well. And now Drunks is going to be pushing up through Bravo flag. Let's see if he's going to be able to get the cap on it. We do have 2 players from Wartime going to be pushing in, and that's going to be Bear Priest getting taken down from Valuetaja on Skybridge. Ramsky also going to be up there as well, but unfortunately, doesn't look like they will be able holding it off on Bravo. Donut spots one more, going to be pushing up through Skybridge, runs out of ammo, will not be able to take that, and now we are going to be seeing basically a 3-man push for Wartime, but they're going to be getting closed in from all sides of Fnatic. They have no flags, and they are in a trip cap scenario.
Yeah, true. Wartime, though, managed to pick out a little bit. They got the pick over at C, so they'll probably get that flag without any shadow of a doubt, but yeah, they're completely outnumbered in the middle of the map and really just looked confused on where a lot of the fighting was coming from. And you know, looking better for Wartime than, say, in the previous map, but still not a very good situation for them, as they are getting contained on one flag quite a lot.
Yes, they are. Drunk's going to be up here in lobby. He's going to be holding off any kind of a push. Once again, going to be going in for that very long back rage for long A, and that's going to be Mort here trying to get the stop. Will not be able to do so. Has to be careful here because Too Easy will be able to come down and get a nice back rage from Skybridge, and there you go. 1 goes down, 2 goes down. Nice 180 there. But does get taken out in the end. That's going to give time, though, for Valuetaja and Mort both spawning in on Alpha. And really, Prius can't really do much at all. Wall, though, coming in with that FAMAS, and they are really going, they're really playing to the wall here, as nice pickup there on Value Taja, and they're getting back onto that Alpha flag, winning that Bravo burn. Unfortunately, it looks like Unfixed is too strong once again. We'll be able to get the pickups there. And but Wartime getting that 2-cap double gimme just for a few seconds. I mean, they're not looking terrible. They're definitely proving that they do belong within the group stages. Unfortunately, they just had to play against the number 2 team.
Yeah, and they're obviously showing glimmers of, what they can achieve, but it all comes down to just the experience of Fnatic here. Their rotations are pretty solid, but they are, 2-1 in tickets right now for Fnatic. And Wartime are going to get their bleed here for the first time in a while, and they are pressuring C as well, so Wartime here might be able to threaten a full domination cap, but they need to pick up the kills they have around B, but that A flag is very exposed, and so is C. That's becoming a 5 as well.
Yes, it is. We are over here on Charlie. It looks like Drunks gets taken down. Too Easy also getting taken down as well. So we are going to be seeing that trip cap coming into effect just for a few moments. Donut, though, can he make it happen? Pulls out the Magnum. No. Hipfire not going to be happening, but we do have some spawns coming up as well. It's going to be Wall. And Alpha Flag goes into the possession of Fnatic here. So they do get out of that trip cap. But, yeah, it's actually looking pretty good here for Wartime as it's 82-47. They're starting to come back here, dog, as that deficit is not looking too bad.
No, it's not, but it's still it's not good. I mean, 150 tickets per round, and they've just been full domination capped here. They are fighting around A, but the Value Taj is in a very good position. So is Too Easy. They are waiting for this push because they're going to get some kills here.
Yes, they are. Too Easy will be able to pick up the last player there onto that Alpha flag. Immediately shifts back over to Bravo. Doesn't have to, as Too Easy or as Mort will be able to pick that up. And we are going to be seeing Mort one more time with those nade spams. Going to be able to take downstairs. Beautiful job here from Fnatic, as they should be able to close it out here pretty soon. 79-31, but then again, this is Dawnbreaker. We have seen some crazy, crazy comebacks on this map, so you can never count out a team until it is absolutely over.
Yeah, definitely. There is always a room for a comeback here, but Wartime need to get it together here. They need to get this B capture, they need to get that A held, and they need to just start chipping away at this lead that Fnatic have. Fnatic are playing ultra aggressively, so it does give Wartime a chance, but they need to get the kills.
Yes, they do. And they're starting to get a couple of those kills coming in. Still going to be losing out on that Bravo fight just now. Nice pickup there for Unfixed, using that FAMAS, which is, like we said before, kind of coming into favor a little bit more for a lot of these teams, but a massive amounts of death coming in over here by Skybridge. Back spawns over here for Wartime onto that Charlie flag. We do hear that music, which means that we are below 15 tickets, 74-8. And we might just be able to see the closeout coming in as Alpha Flag going to be going down into their possession. We do have Too Easy picking up one. Nice job there, as Ramsky also going to be coming in through Skybridge. But I don't think they're going to be able to get the 2-cap bleed in time to stop this, as 6 tickets left. And yeah, so Fnatic playing just really, really good. Wartime, though, starting to come back just a little bit. And they seem like they kind of woke up a little bit for this map.
Maybe. I'm interested in what Ramsey's decision was to try and go round on the Skybridge instead of getting the capture at B when they only had 10 tickets remaining in the bleed against them. Really made no sense to me. And, wouldn't have saved them from anything, but it would have at least took the tickets down a little bit. 71 tickets is still a lot of tickets, and Wartime doing what they can, but, Fnatic still looking the stronger team by far.
Oh, absolutely. If we take a look at the KDs right now, 15-11 for Ramsky. Donut was 11-12. Actually, Donut had some really good plays there, so props to him. But if you look over on the other side, 22-12 for Value Taja. He definitely woke up that round. And then Too Easy, 15-9, and then 10-14. Actually, Mort going negative on that particular round, but he definitely was holding off over there on long A. He played a critical role over there on that particular side. So definitely Fnatic being the stronger team, as we've said before. I mean, this is no surprise to anybody, not at all. But Wartime, they're definitely showing up. This second map, they've looked fairly decent. They haven't been able to really get one over on Fnatic, but I mean, they made Fnatic work for that last one.
Yeah, they did finally make a better showing of themselves on their previous map on Lankan Dam, but Lankan Dam is Lankan Dam. I really hate that map because you never really, if you have a bad start, you're really just playing in very awkward positions, and, it's not the best map for a lot of teams to really show what they're made of. You don't get that initial capture at B. You're playing against possibly one of the easiest flags to defend, And that's basically what happened. They just got butchered every time they tried to push in. Yeah, well, either way, 41, was it 71 tickets for Fnatic?
71 tickets for Fnatic on that round. Wartime going to have some very, very hard work ahead of them. But then again, they will be able to get the touch on Bravo first if they can get those initial kills, which Fnatic has been favoring going more towards ramp right there as opposed to going onto that Bravo flag. So if we see that again, we could be seeing that Bravo flag going into their favor right from the get-go.
Yeah, definitely. And in Wartime, need to do what they can here to get that initial capture. I don't think they've sent enough people. They are expecting a lot of pressure on this balcony. And look at that pillbox usage there. Brilliant position. Wow.
Using
position from wall. Wow.
That was the LMG use right there that we saw in LAN game. Damn, nice job taking out 3 players, capping that Bravo flag right there from the get-go. I got to tell you what. Wartime definitely using some interesting weapon choices here and doing a great job. Another 2 more kills with that 240 Bravo. We'll be able to shut down any push coming in from Skybridge. Where is he at? I can't even find him right now. He is sitting over here on Skybridge at the moment, just wrecking face with it. I got to tell you, this is definitely a surprise.
Yeah, he's 5 already. 5 kills in a row with that weapon. Doing a great job. He is down to 30 HP there, and there you go. Eventually gets taken out by a grenade. But there's the spawns coming in behind at C, and that's where it gets really worrying for Wartime. They can play static, but those spawns are going to upset everything sooner or later.
Yes, they are. Too easy trying to clear out over there on the lobby. Will not be able to do so. Bravo flag still in possession of Wartime, but Mort going to be making short work of that as he's going to be spotting out one on upper side and not going to be taking him out just yet, but doing a lot of damage to him, causing him to have to kind of back up just a little bit. Now finally going down, and now we are in a trip cap here for Fnatic. Remember, Wartime has to win this round by 72 tickets or more in order to continue on within this match.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely don't want to have a full domination cap against you, which is what Fnatic are going for yet again. And Wartime Dignity are taking a long, long time to get onto a flag here, and this is going to cost them dearly in tickets. And Fnatic right now, they know where they are, and they're just coming forward to hold this B flag. This is going to be brutal.
Yes, they are. We do have Ramsky sitting up onto upper side. We do have a push coming in, but too easy there. We'll be able to take out any kind of aggression coming in on the Bravo, and it looks like they are going to be able to shut down upper side. We do have one player. It's going to be Torquata making his way over here onto Alpha now. He was definitely doing some work there in that last game, getting around backsides and able to really just find those holes within Fnatic and get onto those back caps. But look at this. Drunks trying to hold on, ends up going down. That's going to allow them to get that Alpha cap and push down into Bravo. Mort, he could stop this, and he will be able to pick up one, but not the second one. That's going to be Donut who finished that out. So we are going to be seeing Wartime here stabilizing just a little bit, but they are going for a very heavy back rage on long A, and I think that they're going to be leaving Alpha way too open.
Yeah, it's way open right now, and you know what, Wartime are just scared to come out onto that B flag as well. They're constantly checking back on their flags, and they just don't have the time to do this. They need to just go all for it here. They've got nothing left to lose, so they need to do as best as they can and just go for every flag they can.
Yeah, Drunks, he was doing some work there. Going to be able to take down 2 players from the lobby. Looking for that third, and no, not going to be able to make it a 4th or 3rd, as we do have Valuetaja coming in. A little bit of team killing going on, but that's okay. Ramsky coming around the corner will be getting taken down. Unfixed, finishing it up, getting those reses. We will be seeing Bravo flag going back into the favor of Fnatic. Charlie flag, though, getting some back spawns in it. That's going to leave that completely open for Unfixed. He's going to have an easy cap there onto A. Too easy, also getting taken down. Drunks, though, shifting back around towards a lobby. Going to try and find out these 3 players. And does he go for those kills? He will be spotting out the pressure from Skybridge. And look at this. They're not even trying to defend. They're just completely zerging these flags. They're not. They don't even want to sit there on the flags.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they can play now. They don't have to worry so much, and they can just come forward for kills, because every kill they get is another ticket taken away, and not really bothered about the bleed as such. They're more worried just finishing this game in fun and impressive style, and that's what they're doing right now.
Mort taking out one onto that Alpha flag. Unfixed also going to be getting a pick of his own. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 75 tickets. I believe we are going to be seeing it going down in favor of Fnatic. There's really no way that Wartime is going to be able to come out of a 3 cap. So congratulations there for Fnatic taking game number 1, 2-0 up against Wartime. They will be moving on in the winner's bracket. Wartime their offline finals. It's hanging in the balance here. They got to win this next match. And do we have any results from the Planet Key match?
I believe it is. I was looking at the wrong game. I don't know. They're on a holding screen right now with Jason and Pansy talking, so I'm not actually sure.
Well, that just won't happen. That